This live stream is sponsored by Strickland Propane. Now grab yourself a beer and sit down. Oh, damn it, Bobby. Look who's on time. This guy. No, I'm not even late today. I know I don't even have to give you my speech. I don't got to tell you that I'm not early and that I'm not late, that I arrive precisely when I mean to. I don't even got to do that because I actually made it on time today, which is a plus. That's a good thing. You should be clapping right now, standing ovation type of stuff. All right. Oh, let's see who's here and who's not here. How the fuck am I going to see who's not here? Why would I even say that? Let's see who's not here. That'll be tough. Joe Haney was first to arrive today. Matthew Lambert, the lovely and talented Mrs. Forrest showed up. Melissa Lacey, Northwest Justice Project. I don't know that I know that name, but welcome. Glad to see you around. Rob Roberts. April Van Ryan, who's been in and out. I haven't seen her in a couple days, it seems like. But it could just be me. I miss a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of stuff going on in the old Deuterino's mind right now. So there, yeah, we're back to Tamara's in, Tim, Joe Newman, and Salva Boy. I don't know, Salva Boy 98. Just sounds like spit. I wanted to say Spit Boy, but that's horrible. I shouldn't say that. Willie Cogley's in. Matthew Lambert said Justin Project, Han Solo, Miss Lacey. George Maddox is there too. Look who arrived. Lionheart, did you shut down the chat room so you could come over here? You kick everybody out, close the doors, lock up? Good, and then you can come over on this side. Now we're talking. Low Torque signing in. He's in trouble. Low Torque, it's not Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday, yeah. Low Torque's in trouble because he's supposed to be working. He's already been reprimanded. Joey wants to just skip Friday. Well, you can't. This is the exciting part of the weekend is Friday. The tough one is Sunday because you're counting the hours down. Friday's the great part, man. All right, so I got to skip right through here. Tomash dropped in $30. Says, my general, hello, dear friends. Justin Cabo Lion. See, Tomash is listing everybody by name. He's up. He's functioning. We're doing shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. Matthew Lambert, $10. This is for your belt so you can stop losing your pants. Thank God, though it's been 2 years and Matthew Lambert finally solved the problem of me not having my pants. I'm going to have to do something about that. Matthew Lambert's like, here, dude, here's $10. Just go get yourself a belt. Get yourself a belt. Quit fucking around with this pants thing. How come it took 2 years for someone to figure out how for me to quit losing my pants? Every time never mind. We'll move right along. Oh, my screen turned green. April Van Ryan, you're not wrong. I don't catch every live because of work. April, do you need me to write a note? I could do that. You know, please excuse April. She's really busy fucking around with a bunch of degenerates online. Thank you very much, Gen X Dad. I'll be more than happy to write you a note and mail it to you. No, not even an email. I will handwrite it so they understand what's going on. It's more important to get something written in cursive, pen to paper, and if I could find ink and quill, I think that would be even more impressive, especially since it's a European show. You guys invented that shit. Now, some fun fact for, actually the ink and quill was invented by the Phoenicians. Fuck off. I'm just saying. I'm trying to make something go here. God damn sons of bitches. Oh, you guys, there's so many. Justin rides in Philly. Joe, Brian Avenue's checking in. Jake Castellix in again. He says, good afternoon. Kablamo. And his message was retracted. I don't know what Kablamo said, but he took it back. So it must have been something nice. All right, listen, I'm not trying to skip around everybody here. We're going up and down. Kevin Jones from Oregon, Mr. Fatty Keith got you off track. Yeah, he does. So, the marvelous Miss Miranda's here. I got my 2 big purple hearts. Go smoke a toad. It's Tuesday, but we're letting him pick the food for the weekend. What fucking day is it today? It's Friday, right? I mean, I know I drank a bunch last night. What fucking day of the week is it? You guys are fucking with me now. And I'm not saying I don't like it. It's Friday. My phone says it's Friday. Okay, if my phone says it's Friday, it's Friday. Samsung does not lie. I have never known Samsung to lie once since I've met the man. All right. Now we got to move along here. Tomash, $30, General and Friends. Now, he put up the Canadian flag. You know why? Because Tomash recognized we have a bunch of Canadian friends that follow in here, too. Somebody should have put up that Israeli flag for him. I can't do it from where I'm sitting, but you guys can. All right, Elizabeth Rojas is here with my pink hearts with the yellow stars that she gives. Romy's in. All right, so we can begin, right? Last night we did a pretty good show. Last night we had a Bottom of the Glass Nation show. It was Thursday, and afterwards I went into the Gen X Talks chat room, like you do, and met with some people over there. We talked, we chatted, we did some stuff, we moved some pieces around the board, and then I went into the General's headquarters, which is there's just a checklist. I went down a checklist one day and said, I don't want the General's headquarters flooded with, like 90. It's a Zoom call. It's a visual chat room. So you guys just see me like this, but I get to interact with you guys. So we talk about some stuff, and there was an incident that occurred last night, and I had to jump out of the chat room unexpectedly. We're really without Matthew Lambert. Got to run, buddy. Here's 10 for that bottle of Jack. Because we drank it last night, Matthew. We polished that fifth off. It's gone, baby. Another dead soldier. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate you. I wish you didn't have to go, but we'll catch you on the flip side, my friend. So last night, I had to abruptly leave the chat room. I made it for the whole live stream. We were in there for about, I don't know, it must have been 45 minutes or so. Allie was in there, and Lion and Lotork, and I had to sign up. I mean, I couldn't even talk. I just had to go. There was a loud a bang in front of my house. That's all I knew. And I knew I had to go out there because the kid and the one daughter and the wife all looked out front like, holy shit. So I got up, went out there, and there was people. When I say lighting up, I live on a cul-de-sac. I'm the last house. I'm the only house. And when I say they were lighting off illegal fireworks, I got to tell you, it was more than a quarter stick of dynamite, I'd say, on some of them. And without speaking to an ongoing matter, shall we say, the neighbors did call the police because they didn't know what to do. These people had come from another neighborhood and were fucking up in the cul-de-sac. So they do what you do. You call the police. You lock yourself in your house and you wait until the police arrive, and then the police confront the people doing the activity and they solve it. I didn't want to wait that long. Tomash was in the live chat too. The one room I was in, Tomash was driving around. It's the first time Tomash and I had seen each other. That was a blast because Tomash is one funny fucking cat. And when I was in the first room with all the people in there, Tomash was driving around and he's showing us his passengers, the people that he's driving. He's like, he keeps going back. I thought that was fucking hilarious. Tomash is a funny cat. You guys ever get a chance to go to the chat room when Tomash is there, you're in for a treat. That motherfucker just keeps going. So thank you for reminding me, Tomash. Yes, you were there too. That was fun. So anyway, back out to my street, and I'm gonna stop reading here for a minute. So anyway, so it was loud. A couple of them. I went up out of the first one. I was moving that direction, and then another one off, and a third one by the time I got to the end of my driveway. But apparently it turns out it was people from another neighborhood coming to our neighborhood, fucking around, and then the neighbors 2 doors down or across the street had called the police and buttoned themselves up and wait for the police to arrive and get them in trouble and do their thing. I just didn't. I needed things to be resolved a little bit quicker. I know it's selfish, but my conversation had to do with them upsetting my dog. I said, I know you're not going to understand this, but my dog's old, and these noises really upset my dog, and you're going to stop lighting these things off, which they didn't quite understand. I think they were in their 20s and they're just, fucking around, drinking or smoking, having a good time. But they thought it was funny that I was out there on behalf of my dog. I'm assuming they didn't have animals. So without going into too much detail on a social media platform, they decided to leave. I convinced 2 of them to stay, and sit until the police arrived. They weren't happy about that, but we worked it out, and they did stay. And then the police came and they got these two and hauled them away because of what they had was illegal, and it was a pretty easy decision for them. And they questioned me on my methods of conversation for a little bit, and they were satisfied. And then they went to try to track down the other people. That's all that happened, but that took some time, and I didn't have time to get back in the chat room. When I did, I was kind of tired, and Gen X mom kind of wanted me to go upstairs with her, lock down the house, and sometimes that kind of stuff happens in life, and it's tough. It's kind of tough for some people to calm down, to slow down. And I try to explain. It's like, well, yeah, I was a little bit focused and concerned then, but it's over. I'm not focused and concerned now. We just, order a pizza, and but Gen X mom takes a little bit to unwind from things that happen. So I had to leave abruptly. When I got back, it was late. That's the basics of it. And so for those of you that were in the chat room that I had to leave, I did text Allie this morning. I did text Lion this morning real quick because they both texted my phone. Are you okay? Something like that. And I didn't even see my phone until this morning until I saw those. But I did handle it. That was just you guys were asking, and I'm quite certain that it went around the chat room and it was going to make its way back here into the comment section. So I figured to just tell you right now, it wasn't a big deal. It was over within about an hour or so. The good guys prevailed, the bad guys went away, and we're done. Yeah, so that was it. Now, the reason my phone is fucking up is my phone is an old Samsung S9 Plus. I guess it's about 3 years old now. The kid always tells me my phone's 3 years old. I love my phone. My phone works great. But the problem is now it won't charge anymore. Now the charging port is wore out. As as most holes that get constantly used, they finally are too big for their britches and they don't work. So I fight with Gen X mom over phone to phone. I go, I love my phone. I don't want a new phone. My phone is fine. All my stuff's on my phone. I don't want a new phone. But it won't charge anymore. So her answer was to buy a new phone. My answer was to go get an inductive charger. If you don't know what an inductive charger is, then there's something wrong with you. But I just set my phone on it and it charges. Now, it's slow. It takes a long time, but it works just fine. And I can still use my phone. I just can't charge it in the car. This particular model doesn't charge in the car. So we got into a knock-down, drag-out, bloody lip, tooth fight over this. Not that bad, but it's terrible. And she ended up buying me a phone, which I didn't want. And I still don't want it. And so the phone came, and now I don't even know what this is. But I got it. I turned it on just to see if it turned on. I don't know what phone this is. But she got it, and it's just sitting here. Now we have a whole new fight. Now we're fighting over the fact that I'm still using my old phone, and I'm not using the new one. I said, I didn't want the new one. I don't want to turn it on. I don't want to make that my number. I don't want to try to transfer all my stuff. I don't want to put all my apps on that phone. I have to remember all the fucking passwords. It's just my phone is fine. My phone works. And so, yeah, now we fight over this. I guess it should say what this is somewhere, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I did see something at the bottom right there. I just saw it right now. S22 Plus. And she made fun of me pretty bad because she goes, you have an S9. You know they're all the way up to S22s now. That's how far behind you are. And Gen X kid comes in and says, well, Mom, to be fair, they skipped from 10 to 20. And she about wanted to backhand that boy. Like, don't you get in it, you smart mouth of me. So yeah, we went from one argument, breathing a little shallow this morning. We went from one argument to another. Now it's not the question of the phone. Now I'm not using the phone, so I guess I'm just an asshole all the way around. All right, let me scroll down and see what I missed here. We have no moderator today, so I'm going to have to moderate for the lovely Allie from Boston. Is on her. She's on an airplane to Florida. You would think that a hot chick like Allie going to Florida for the weekend, it would just be this booze-infested, drunken, naked. No. She's visiting her parents, and that's it. So we can all imagine what she should be doing, and Frankly, so will she, but no, she's visiting her parents. Tomash, how much does a new device cost? I don't know what she paid for that. I didn't ask. I'm just going to be pissed when I find out, Tomash. I don't know, but we got one, and the charger's good. My inductive charger's fine. I'm all right with that. Yeah, so moving right along. Yeah. Whoa. Now see, I'm trying to scroll down here. I haven't read any comments. I'd like to get some comments. I'd like to see what you folks are saying. And Mrs. Ford just goes, "Yay, mom." Now, Mrs. Ford, why would you blindly take her side in this? I think I have some valid points. I think that I'm due some respect in this matter. It's my fucking phone. Whatever. Tommy Girl from Washington State. Annie Beyond Coney. They have fast chargers. If they do, this is the fastest one I could find. 15 watts inductive through. I love this case. This case, I've never cracked a thing. It was $80 for this case. Best $80 I've ever spent. Okay, second best $80 I've ever spent. The first best $80 was at a little whorehouse outside of Reno in Sparks, Nevada. That was a long time ago. This was the second best $80 I've ever spent in my whole life. And it never let a scratch come to my camera, my phone, nothing ever. It's been perfect. So I got an inductive charger, but I had the little chargers, the weaker ones, don't go through that case. You got to disassemble the fucking case, and it's a mess to do on that one. So, yeah. So Andy says they have fast chargers. I hope I got one that's good enough. It's a little slow. It is, but it works good. 37 Hertz is in here. Just saw his name pop by. Bum, bum. Kevin Jones just writes, 4 strokes suck. Kevin, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Mrs. For Watson, you can't check PayPal on your old phone. No. No, I can't. I even had it set to the right screen because there was a text message thing that, no, it's nothing on there. There's nothing there. Not even on, I checked the mail, Mrs. Four. I'm on the right screen for that too. Now I know I'm on there. Oh, there is one, 10:05. God, 12 minutes ago. My God, I'm sorry. Donation $20 for Mrs. Fort Watton. Now, she always has something to say in here. She get goat fun for Buford. You heard me. I know I was drunk last night, but you heard me, Mrs. Ford, changing the name on the shirts. I'm doing it. I don't care if they print them all. Fuck them. It's going to be your way or no way at all. That's it. I stand in my ground. It's really a strange hill to die on, isn't it? With your wife and your marriage and the money that it's going to cost you. And it's an awfully strange hill to die on. The spelling of a goat's name. Oh, well, no one ever said I was the smartest guy, did they? Have I ever been accused of that? No, not even once. Not even once. I wasn't even the smartest guy in the room, and I was the only guy in the room. Figure that one out. Oh, so yeah, I can. I'm gonna check right here. I'm gonna hold it right on that one, and it doesn't do it as quickly as the PayPal thing, but it sends an email, and I'm on the email part. So when the email comes through, it should refresh pretty quick. So and my battery's charged, so we're okay there. 4 strokes suck. So Kevin, what do you just ride a 2-stroke to work every day? Because your car, your truck is a 4-stroke. You know that, right? Unless you drive an electric vehicle, then it's not. But unless you ride a 2-stroke to work every day, most motorcycles are 4-strokes. So Kevin, what part of 4-stroke are you unhappy with? It literally is probably everything you ride or drive except recreation. So you're just going to quit, make a stand, I would say take the bus. That's a 4-stroke also. Oh my God, some people's kids, I swear to Christ almighty. Jason Pack, the part that plugs into the wall. Hold on, the cord, I have to be in light. Hold on. The part that plugs into the wall and the cord have to be lightning too. Okay, you're obviously responding to someone else. I just bought the kit. The fucking thing just plugs into the wall and it goes into the pad and it works. If there's more to it, I'm not even up on that. Ward for a tuck, turn my whole screen green right there. General Samsung makes it easy to swap over from model to model. Honestly, it's super painless. Yeah, Ward, I'm gonna have to find out. You know that I am. I will. It's gonna happen. I got to do it. I just don't want to. Mortimer Duke, I will not be trading places with you. So quit asking. Towards your next liver. It's not funny. I'm gonna need more than $4.99. Mortimer, thank you for that. All right, I'm trying to get there from here, you guys. I really am. I am trying to get there. All right, so Pissy Missy's waving at me with big green circles. Missy, you were in the room last night. You knew what was going on. I had to leave like that. Will Cogley says, I miss carburetors. So do I. I do. You know, we had carburetors that we could dial in to almost zero emissions. Yeah, it's true. I'm not talking about big fucking Hollies and Edelbrocks and, you know, the ones that drip when they, you know, as they're idling, these gallons. No, no, no. But there was some that we could tune in because we put them on a 4-gas analyzer. And back in the day, we could tune those things in. I told you guys that story that when I used to tune up an engine, it was a good engine, good compression, it was no problem mechanically, but you're doing all the tune-ups, so you plugs, wires, cap, rotor, sometimes points and condenser. You set the distributor timing, you dial in your carburetor just right. There was sometimes I could take a glass of water and put it on the fender, and I could dial those cars in to where the ripples in the glass of water would almost disappear. That was so much fun to do. It really, really was. Or you could get a car to idle so smooth that the driver couldn't tell the car was idling. He's like, is the car running or not? Not every car had a tachometer. So those were the fun days, my friends. Those were the fun days. And anybody who's as old as me remembers them fondly, I promise you. All right, Deepak, didn't the kid explain how he got the goat's name and that it's in the credits at the end was spelled Buford and it wasn't? If it was good enough for the credits, it's good enough. Yeah, except Deepak, I'm with you on that story. Correct. But Mrs. Four has said it's this way. And even if he got the name that way, and even if the kid got to write down Buford on the birth certificate, if it better be in erasable ink because Mrs. Four has spoken. We're done talking about it. Oh, I can't help you guys with that stuff. All right, so we had some thing. Bum, 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 bum. There was something I was going to tell you. Something I was going to show you. We actually had some things to get to here for the European show. Some stuff that was out there. Some of you guys at the European show weren't there last night. This is the most current picture of Buford. If you guys are part of Patreon, if you guys are part of Facebook, the Lunchbox. There's a web page called the General's Lunchbox, and it's a members only page, and Patreon's a members only page, and YouTube has a members only area. There have been pictures up of Buford once we got him, and you can see some pictures. There's even some videos posted now, but you got to go find them. And this is just one from last night when he went to feed him. So there's an actual picture of Buford. I don't have the big ones up there anymore. Also, I am supposed to remind you guys. Now this is going. What I'm going to say, what I'm going to show you, this is a public live stream. We can all see this. But what I'm telling you about is it's not for everyone, okay? Let's attention to this. We here at Gen X Talks would like to say happy birthday to you guys. Now, there's over 2 million people that follow Gen X Talks across all of the platforms. We can't do 2 million birthdays, but if you are a Patreon member, if you are a Facebook subscriber, if you are a YouTube subscriber, a member, if you're a member in there, there is a place when you can see this. And if you can find this picture, if you can see it, then you're in the right place. It is not open to the public. The public cannot find that picture. That is no. You got to be able to go and locate it at one of the places where you pay 99 cents to be a supporter of the kids' channel. It takes you to a link that goes to just a Google document, and we ask you to fill out your name and your birthday. Now, you don't have to give your whole birthday or your whole name. You can write Bob, you can write January 3rd, and that's it. That's the only information you have to do. That's all we need is Bob, hey, happy birthday, January 3rd. If you want to fill out more and you want an email, we can send you something back or like that. That's fine. But it asks you, would you like your screen name used or would you like your real name used? Whatever it is, we just thought it would be a good way to give back something. So the kids set that up, and I was instructed to pass this around. This is only for the members, but I want to make sure I got it out there where everybody could see it. All right, Tommy girl, what did I miss? I see you there. Oh, missed you, General. Well, thank you, Tommy girl. Yeah, when you're not around, it's noticeable. And everybody asks, including me. So you got to be around. No more missing me. No more missing you. Do what you're supposed to do. Tommy Girl, stick around. All right. So that's the birthday. If you can go find that on Facebook, or you find it on YouTube, or you find it on Patreon, then you're in the right place. You've paid your 99 cents, and we can do this for you. We'd love to do that for you. So that's something I want to tell you about. Now, I want to go back real quick to the. You guys are. I'm going to make this quick. I know we started this with the European show. These are your guys' over in Europe. For most people, this is your 7-inch beer stein. All right. I'm not going to make this a sexual reference this time. I promise. We did that. We were drinking the other night. I swear to Christ, the FCC had black helicopters knocking on my door. We were crossing some lines, but it was funny. It was really funny. So these are heavy. You know, you guys know, you're all familiar with these. And then we come up with the 9-inch one. And these are the ones we're selling. They're a lot different. Can you see the difference in size? They're a huge fucking difference. And these are the big boys. And I know I said I'm going to order 50. They're insanely expensive. They're overpriced because of the weight for shipping. It has nothing to do with what we're paying. The quality of work the guy puts into these is great. These are heavy, but they're not for little. When you fill this up with beer, for most people, it's 2 hands. Now, except for the Irish. The fucking Irish got one of these in each hand. Not those guys, just regular drinkers. I'm not Irish drinkers. Irish are fucking guys goes, give me 2 of those. I want one for each hand. Deepak would have 2 of these. One in each. I can't. But for the rest of us, do you know that I said there's 50? I ordered 50, and I'm keeping 1. So 49 people at the most, because some people ordered 2. There's only like 10 left. That's it. And I'm not ordering any more. That was all. I told you guys there's 10 left. If you guys want to go to the website, I'll put a link up for you. I think I got it because there's no moderator today. I think I got it. But I'm not fucking around. Where do they go? Yeah, there it is. I think I got it right here. I wish I had another moderator helping me out right now because this is bullshit that I got to do this. I suck at it. It's very hard. All right, let me try. Paste in that. Okay. That link should take you right to the beer stein, this massive behemoth thing. But the cool part is that, yes, it says Gen X Talks on the outside of it there. You can see that. But the other part is that it's got the year on it. It's this summer. It's a summer stein. It's for the summer of 2022. And you finish up in October with Oktoberfest. And it's your last one. Most of you will never use this. This will be a novelty item you leave on your shelf because you're like, it's too fucking big. No one's going to use this to drink out of. But there's only 10 left. And I'm going to stop talking about them because once those last 10 are gone, we're done. All right? I'm not ordering anymore. No. I just got a text message. No, I'm not. That's it. I don't want to keep this too expensive. They're too fucking much money. But I did order 50. All right, what I got? There's something popped up in there. PayPal. And hey, Mrs. 4, I got to this one first. Before you. I did. Tomash had something in there. General, X Nation, you're the best there is. Tomash, you're biased, my friend. It's because you love me like a brother. You're just saying that. I may not be the best, but you think so. That's all that's important. Thank you, Tomash. Thank you, my friend. April says $10. The Irish aren't just guys. Whoa. I'm getting my ass handed to me right here. The Irish aren't just guys. Sainty, I could mod for you if you want. And today, I do it for the other channels. We need to talk about that, April. I know they're not just guys. I wasn't trying to exclude women. I'm just a fucked up closet sexist, I guess. And I just pictured a pub in Ireland filled with men drinking and being sloppy. Maybe that's what I pictured, okay? Now, maybe all the movies from back in the day in the 50s and 60s have clouded my judgment. I need some more culture. I'm sorry about that. Oh, my God. All right. So, Mrs. Ford, I caught you. Didn't have to remind me. I didn't have to get second here. It was, if the kid really wants that spelling, then it should be that way. I keep saying that. Gen Z kid rocks, goat fun. We've already made the decision. I don't think the kid cares one way or the other. He's got his hands full with that fucking goat. I'm telling you, some of the stuff that I'm seeing now, with him and that goat. It's hard to control. You guys all saw the picture of him holding with his arm around, and every one of you said, hey, the goat is smiling. It does look like the goat's smiling. What you don't know is he had to arm wrestle that fucking goat into the picture, smile real quick, and then let the goat go. The goat was like, I want out of here. Just telling you. It's funny. It's funny interaction. It's something. Cabo says, hello, gentlemen. I caught the show today. Cabo was in the chat room last night when things were getting all fucked up and I had to leave. All right. So, yeah, that's enough about the glass. You gotta, if you guys want that mug, then go get it. There's only 10 left, and once they're done, that's it. No, that's all I'm telling you. All right, so more stuff. I'm having trouble. Hold on. Excuse me. It's getting to me today. All right, where was I? We had some stuff. Discord talked about that. Talked about the cup. I'm reading my notes. Okay, I do make some notes. I do take a little time. We were beautiful talking about that one. Talking about t-shirts. Yeah, I should go back over that a little bit. There's quite a few people in the European show that were not part of the Bottom Glass Nation show. So let's cover some pictures. Hey, it popped up on my screen for Cash App. Joe Heaney, $10, man. Far fucking out. Just to make you hear me say my name. Joe, no, we had to need a fucking day off all day yesterday. Joe Haney's name came up. Every aspect of every fucking thing I did, his name came up. I didn't even know the Cash App thing. I mean, I knew the kid had, but thanks, Joe. Cash App. I know I'm supposed to tell you guys that Venmo, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App is at Gen X Talks. And that's great because now it came up. So that's 2 that I got right there, Joe. Thanks for your help, buddy. I do appreciate that. I wasn't even aware that it came from my phone, but now we can see. Now we're talking. You, me, you. Yeah. Mrs. Ford, $2. How old is the goat? It looks older than a baby. It just got weaned off its mother. That's the way. There's multiple goats in this. I keep calling it a farm. I don't know if it's a farm. I don't think it's a ranch. Whatever it is that they do this at, that they were in the town of Taft. The goats were getting weaned off mothers out there, and then the babies were brought here. So I was told as soon as the goats were weaned off their mother, they were brought out here. So they can't be that old. I mean, they are brand new. They just got here. Hello world, I just arrived. They're really, I don't know anything about goats, but I do know they're brand new. So that's what we got. I'll find out. If you want, Mrs. Four, if you want an actual birth date of the goat, I will find out. I know just who to call because I know the cat that was doing all the transferring and stuff. So I know who to ask. But I do not know that right now myself. All right. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I think it would be fair to go to you guys and show you some of the stuff. Let's do the European show. Let's not count you guys out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some stuff we can talk about. I will do a funny one with you first. Before we leave, let me tell you that story. I told it last night. I'll tell it one more time. I'll make it quick for everybody in the European show across the pond and across the world. So just real quick, these are 9 inches. Yes, I make sexual reference to them. You know, if you just have your 7 inches, you got your 9 inches, and I got it. And then when you purchase one, after you receive it, and none of you have received one yet, because we haven't got them all in yet. So none of you have got one. But once you do, as most of you know, you can go back and leave a comment on the website, which becomes public. And you guys have been very gracious and very kind to Gen X Mom over the last couple of years, leaving wonderful comments for her. Stuff has come in broken. She's replaced it. You've been very gracious in your words. Stuff that's come quickly and arrived in perfect condition. You've been wonderful about the conversations with her. It's been phenomenal. Thank you very much for all of that. However, we have one comment about the 9-inch glass from the General, and you couldn't have really commented how great the service was or how much you'd like the glass. You don't have it yet. But I'm going to show you what is up publicly right now in the store for you to read as a comment, as a 5-star comment for a glass that no one's got. And this is Missy. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that up there for a minute. You get this? This is what she wrote. And she hasn't even got her glass yet. When someone goes to check on, well, let's see if these glasses are worth it. There's a 5-star rating. Let's go read that. This is what they read. This is what it fucking says. And you believe that? Now, I'm not saying that there's a bunch of church going women that when they get out of there on Sunday and they check out the things that are for sale on the side and they're going to go purchase something, but that comment is going to give people some questions. I'm not kidding. When I first saw that, I got to tell you, I laughed for at least 5 or 6 minutes straight. I couldn't contain myself. I showed Gen X mom, and she laughed so hard she almost peed her pants. That was. Oh my God. All right, so I'm just telling you I mean, I'm not saying it's an inaccurate description of the events at hand. What I'm trying to tell you is, even though it's a sexual innuendo, it's fortunate that it matches real life scenarios and real life situations, not imitation. I don't even fucking know where to go with that, but that was the funniest shit I'd seen in a long time. Missy, thank you for making everyone's day. That was great. All right, so let's move on real quick. I know you guys have been interested about some of the conversations, some of the things we talked about. There's a few things I'll throw up there. The goat shirt was one. This is what the goat shirt's going to look like. It's not ready yet, but we just got the design, and it's on the front. If you can zoom in, I don't know. I made my screen real small. You guys know what I look like, and I tried to make that one bigger where you could see it. Maybe you can enlarge that on your screen somewhat. But save Buford, and the other one is I bought a goat. So this is part of the goat fund for the ongoing things. He's got all his stuff covered right now. There's a lot of stuff that we weren't anticipating. There was quite a bit of money in the goat fund because of Mrs. Forwatten, because she got me drunk one night, and aside from all the $5 and $10 stuff that goes on normally, somehow she talked me into, I'll match what you guys do, and it was like $605 or something in one night. So I had to match that, which I did. Gen X Mom took my money. And so there's $1,200 right there. Well, with the cost of the goat and all the shit that goes to start with it, we thought, all right, we got it covered. We could probably cover it all through summer. Remember, he has to rent his spot and do his things all summer long. Okay, we got it. But there's a lot of money in there, so he was fine. He's covered. And then we found out we have to order and pay for a DNA kit at the beginning. Right now, he's got like 1 week to do it. Then a DNA kit at the end. And I had never heard this. A lot of my kids were in FFA with pigs and chickens and stuff like that. I didn't understand what this was for, but apparently in the competition, if you don't think your animal is going to win, they're switching animals. I guess this happened a couple years in a row that the pigs, they would switch out pigs and put a better pig in place. Or if a pig was winning one competition, they'd run him around here and enter the same pig again as something else. So now the county fairs have required DNA kits to verify that the animal you're submitting is the animal that you've had all along since you were raising it. Because you have to remember, all these animals, you have to raise them from close to birth on. You can't just get an animal that's already matured and then no, you got to do this. So there's that expense. Then the county fees that go along with it are something else too. It costs double what it used to do the animal thing. And I'm a dad. I'm in for all that. I'm not just gonna walk away from the kid. I think it's worth it. But it was just amazing the stuff that came up this year that we had no idea. I understand the reasoning. I'm not saying that they're gouging anybody. I'm with it. Hold on a second here. Cash App popped up on me again. $2 save Buford for Joe Haney. Just going to keep fucking with me, Joe. Going to make me say your goddamn name. Every 20 minutes he's going to make me fucking say Joe Haney's name. All right. So I'm not supposed to say anything about this until they get it figured out. But let me tell you how this goes a little bit in here. How to say this? Once the kid and the goat are registered with the fair, registered with the county, and he's in their system, he's in their computer system, which he will be shortly whenever get their stuff done here. Um, they they have what's called, God, I'm gonna fuck this up. What is the name of it? Um, they're called additions or add-ons or pluses, something along that. And what happens is at the end when he does his showmanship stuff, which I showed you those pictures of them dressed in their gear, and they go do this, and they walk around in their nice clothes, and they lead the goats around, and they have them trained to do the stuff they're supposed to do, heel and sit and bark and roll over, juggle bowling pins, whatever they're training them to do. Then you go to the thing where they auction the goat off, and the auction is whatever the auctioneers and the people that want to purchase the goat around live do. But then at the end, as soon as it's over, the announcing judge pulls in your add-ons, your pluses, and anybody who has donated directly to this kid and this goat at this fair, then that number gets added on top to see how much you've raised for the county fairs, FFA programs. And you do that not through us. It has nothing to do with us. There will come a time when he's registered and locked in. There'll be a link where anybody who wants to be an add-on, a sponsor to this specific kid, our kid, Gen Z kid, and this specific animal, Buford, then it go this is a county link. It goes to the county, and you give them the money, and they hold it up. And at the very end, as he goes in competition with his other goats, not only is he in competition for how well his goat looks and how well his goat behaves, but it's also a competition to how much money Buford could raise versus the other goats. So, in other words, I'm going to go in there when that comes up, and I will go in as a parent, as an individual, and I will put money towards Buford just to be an add-on. So at the end, whatever he's auctioned off at the end, my $100 or whatever I give will go on top of that. Now, I know there's some of you that would like to do something like that. I'm letting you know right now, when that link becomes available, I'll give it to you, but it has nothing to do with us. That is a Kern County school thing for them to do something for their projects, for their FFA team, to keep that culture going. So I will let you guys know, but I wasn't supposed to explain it until we had all the rules, until the link was up, but fuck it, I do it my way, and I wanted to do it anyway. So yeah, Buford will have his own little team of sponsorship people. It'll have to do with you guys directly doing stuff for the kid and the goat outside of Gen X Talks. Just letting you know, that'll be up sometime. And I know Mrs. Four will ask me every live show, "Where's the link? I'll let you know when we get. I don't even have it. I'm not part of that part. Okay, Mrs. Four, you're already mad at me. I haven't done anything yet, or I'm imagining you're mad at me for stuff I haven't done yet. So I don't know how that works. So that was it. There was one there. You guys shut me all down on the woodshed thing. You guys crucified me on that. So we're not talking about that again. Now, this shirt was a product of a European live show. This was a product of something that we came up with during a European show, and there's some sold, and we're still trying to get them out to you guys. But I was promised we will have all of these shirts in our hands Tuesday night. So Wednesday morning, you guys will start getting tracking numbers in your email. This was a very difficult shirt for the print shop to make. You guys remember that? We were talking about shit, be a good human or I'll beat the shit out of you. This was a European invention. This is from the European program about a month or so ago, maybe 5 weeks ago. Well, the shirts have been produced. They're coming right now. But I wanted you guys to see what the mock-up was going to look like. I wanted to show you guys. I showed everybody else, but especially the European show. This is from you guys. This was from you guys getting off work on a Friday night and drinking, and we all came up with this. That's what this was. So just so you know, you can look at it. If you've ordered one, this is what it'll look like. They're pretty fucking cool looking. All right. What did I miss? That's about it for right there. That's all I could think of on that one. I'll have to come back to that. Look at my notes. Let's look at my notes. And I know I missed some stuff in here. All right. So, well, let me see where you guys are at. Uh-oh. Mrs. 4, all it says is no, 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 no. What did I miss now? What is Mrs. 4? Missy, he read your review. Yes, I did. Nicholas, the headbutting was hilarious. Yeah, that was one of the videos that's in the section if you're a member or a subscriber to the head. That's all they do. The kid comes home and goes, "Yeah, you think it's funny till they hit you in the knee." I guess Buford just hit him right in the knee really hard, just playing with him. So, oh, that was good. Okay. And I don't know what Mrs. Four was yelling at, but hopefully it wasn't yelling at me. Did she just text my phone? No, I think we're good. All right, I'm not being yelled at. Praise Allah. That's good. I don't want to get yelled at. All right, super chat. Did I miss something? Oh, I missed a super chat from Eric. Let me look. It's hard to see these, you guys. It really is. I don't have a way to. What's this over here? Do I have a way to do that? I don't. That's. I don't have a way to go back. Let me look. Eric Leroy. There's one. $5 for a box of real Cocoa Puffs for Joe, so he don't have to eat the ones coming out of the rear of Buford. Yeah, Eric. That's fucking gross, man. Those are little power pellets, and Joe loves those things. Also, Eric, aren't you little props for Gen X Mom? A little something something. Can't complain. You couldn't come in here. The first thing Eric does is comes in here and checks the date because I don't change it. If Gen X Mom's changed it, then Eric's happy. If not, Eric fucking lets me know for the next fucking 60 minutes. Oh, thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining in. All right. Mrs. Ford, thank you. I went back and got that. I took care of that. All right. So we got about 15 minutes left in the program. Is there anything that you guys want to ask? You guys want to talk about? I don't have time to get into the Porky's story. No, I had pictures and I had visuals. If you guys seen the movie Porky's, where they move the water things out of the way where they can see inside there. Yeah, we tried to do that. After we saw that movie when we were kids, because we were going to school in old schools. These schools have been up for 50 or 60 years before we got there. There was all sorts of crawl spaces and stuff like that you could do. Not quite like those guys were doing. That was a little hanky, but no. The idea was there was a lot of places you could get in, and we didn't really realize that until we saw the movie Porky's. We had a pirated copy when we were kids, and we're like, we could find this, we could do this, but I don't got time to go through the whole thing. Mario Robles says, hello, General. Mario, thank you for acknowledging my honorary rank. Oh, so we're looking April, Joe Haney. I'm not even sure what that means. You want $3 for Joe Haney? What did I miss there? Let's see. Nicholas Newton, Joe says he's still not getting back on the bike ever again. Talked with him on Discord last night. I'm familiar with the situation. And Joe Haney took a tumble on his bike. I've laid down 2 bikes, and that is not a sexual reference. That is you laid on your bike, usually on a turn, or you hit water. You have laid down 2. They weren't that bad, but they shook me up to where I took a long time getting back on. Joe got fucked up pretty bad. I don't know that he'll ever get back on a bike. It's tough. I know guys that have ridden their whole lives, and when they lay one down and it hurts them, they never get back on. They sell their bike and they're done. Just letting you know, it's a real thing. Doesn't have anything to do with how you are as a man. It's not a manly thing one way or the other. It's just a real thing. It's a real fucking thing. It's tough to get there. Send me a cup, General. Tomash, the biggest thing on those is shipping. I don't know how much it would be to ship one to Israel. I mean, that it may just be a sickening amount of money. I'll have to look it up, Tomash. You got my Telegram stuff. Give me an address. Give me an address, a good address, Tomash, and I'll look it up. I'll go down to post office and I'll ask. I will. So, what are we talking about? Yeah, everybody has a good time. I'm telling you, in the chat room when you guys go there, I think I have a link for that. I think I got a good link. I know Mrs. Four does. If I don't, or Lion does, they got the links. But I'll do it. I know it's my job. I'm not doing my job. I'm sucking at my job. I'm sorry. Okay. Discord chat room. I believe this is it. Although, why is there a period at the end of it? Did that just do that? Because, yeah, I don't think that's part of it. Let me try it right there. The chat room is pretty fucking cool. There is Lionheart is the chat room overlord. He's got a lot of stuff built into that. He's got a lot of stuff he's doing. He's been changing stuff as he goes along. It's been great. I'm not displeased with anything that guy's done in there. He works with the kid, Gen Z Kid, on some stuff because Gen Z Kid set up the server. But the chat room is fun, especially when it's between shows. I'm not telling you guys to leave and go there now. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is that between shows, when you guys want to hang out over there, there's some really fucking quality conversations. People helping each other, people working through problems with each other. It's an extension of the Gen X Talks family. It's an extension. It doesn't matter whether you're part of Facebook or whether you're part of the European show or you're part of the Bottom of the Glass Nation. Everybody over there really gels. And some people stay just for a few minutes. There's some people who stay a few hours. I'm telling you, there's some real quality people over there, and there's always someone there. It doesn't matter what time zone, what part of the world you're in. There's always somebody over there talking and sharing. And there's listen, I'm not gonna lie. There's boob and butt threads and legs threads and there's women shit going on. I got it. But there's also rooms over there where people are just helping each other out, whether it's building something at their house or it's helping them through a difficult situation. I have watched and listened quietly to some of the deepest advice and conversations that genuinely help people that I've ever seen everywhere. You guys are a high quality group of people, I promise you. Let me move on to see. I'm just running out of time here. Marvelous Miss Miranda. My cousin says there's two types of motorcycle riders: those who have laid down their bike and those who will lay down their bike. That's the goddamn truth. Yeah, I didn't believe it at first. I was an arrogant shit when I first started riding. But yeah, I remember I hit water in North Hollywood the time and took one right out from under me. Nothing you can do. And God help you if you're dumb enough to put your leg down thinking you can hold up a Harley. It'll snap you in half. You'll have a broken leg just from that. Yeah, true story. All right, so Tomash is there. Look at his stuff with his, and you guys better put up some Israeli flags for that man. He really is loyal to everyone in here and the channel. I can't do it from where I'm at. I don't even know how to do it, but I like it when you guys do. I do. Miss Liz, congratulations, April. What? She what? What happened with April? What I miss? Now I got to scroll back. What happened to April? Mrs. Forrest says we need European women in our harem, sister wives. Yes, you do. I'm all for that. Funny you say wives. I just got engaged last night. April, why? I thought we were keeping that between us. I thought, that little moment that we shared together, you weren't going to. I know you want to brag. I know you want to tell everybody. I mean, I understand it's this. I know. If you can't contain it, you just go ahead. All right, go on. Go on. If that's what you got, go tell everybody about our moment. That's fine. I still love you either way. That was part of the vows. April's like, fuck, delete. She can't get off the channel fast enough now. Yeah, Mrs. Four, I went back up. I read that too. I'm completely fucking with April. She's figuring out how to sue me right now for getting in the middle of her moment, inserting myself where I don't belong, which I always do. Oh, for Christ's sake. All right. So there's the gig. There's the deal. I'm getting close to going, but I got to tell you, I'm running out of fucking air bad. Oh, I am. All right. So listen, Ricky, tell you. Oh, you're out. Okay, I got you. Listen, I got some more stories. We're gonna have to save them for another time. I don't have time to tell them right now. I wrote some stuff down, some mechanic stories, some stuff I went through in the 90s, and then the story about Porky's when me and my friends tried to go see the girls' showers at the public school. We can cover those next time, but somebody remind me. I'll keep the pictures on there. I'll keep the story up, the notes I wrote down, but you got to remind me or I'll forget to fucking tell you. And I don't want to do that. I want to be courteous. Yeah, especially when I'm drinking. I might even tell you the names because there's one girl, one of the girls that we were trying to see in there used to be a girl who would sit and be in here and read, comment but I know she was here because we had an interaction, but that was like a year ago. I have no idea if she's still here, but you guys would remember the name. If I'm drinking, I'd probably just fucking tell you because I'm not supposed to. Yeah. Hold on. Mrs. Forrest says, General, stop. I will stop. Did I miss something? I'm trying to be right here. General Kaba wants to know about the 24 hours. What 24 hours? Did I miss something there? I'll wait, you guys. Cabo wants to know about the 24 hours. Let me scroll back and see if I can find Cabo. He did this little thing for Israel. Thank you very much for doing that. Scrolling back up. April got engaged. Just noticed that. Cabo, because I like saying the word Cabo. Hello, Joe. Scrolling back, still not seeing it. Cabo, the little Israel thing. Thank you very much again. Did the 24 hours pass by? Did Stefan get in contact with you? That. Yeah, no. We've tried everything, and no. Nope, the 24 hours is gone, so we're clear to fire, baby. We're clear to fire. We just need an address. Clear to fire. Clear to fire. Plug Sunday's hot sauce show. Oh yeah, shit. God, this is what happens when Gen X mom is not here. She's not even in the building. Mrs. Four is correct. I forgot to tell you guys. Forgot to plug that. Today is Friday. There will be a Bottom of the Glass Nation show tomorrow at 6. But Sunday, that I found out there's two things. One is the Hot Sauce Challenge. Now, this is a sponsored event by our very own Just the Thought, who has been absent for a little while, but that cat comes and goes. He's busy and he's traveling. He's doing a bunch of stuff. But Just the Thought has sponsored, and his name will be up there all over the place, the event. This is the Hot Sauce Challenge. It is going to be similar to what you see on TV with those hot sauce challenges. There's a little bit of a format change because as we go along, there's going to be question and answers from you guys. You guys are allowed to ask personal questions or trivia questions, and if I don't get them right, I'm eating. But the big one is that we will spin the wheel. Mrs. Forwatten got us a big fucking wheel that spins that makes us do stuff. And the other one is that there's numbers on the hot sauce, not just the Scoville ratings, but if someone says $20, I have to take a big bite of that. 20 more, same bite. Again, every $20, I got to do it. I got to do it. Now, of course, all the money goes towards the kid and his channel and his stuff. But this is your chance to get me completely fucked up on hot sauce, and then right after that, drink, because the show after that I'm gonna be drinking on. So it is Friday. It is the hot sauce challenge. We're gonna simulcast it in a couple places, but of course, you know the YouTubers. You guys get the questions and answers. We're focused on yours. We're letting other channels and platforms watch, but they're literally just looking through the window like this. You guys are there. You guys want to comment, interact, you got to be on YouTube. That's the way it's going to be set up. I'm sorry, there's no other way to do it. And that's the way we want it. But it's going to be a lot of interaction from you guys. What we do, what we eat is going to be based on what you guys say and do and interact until I'm dead of a heart attack. But I will be resuscitated because apparently I was told, it said, Dad, you got to go on afterwards. That's Father's Day. Mom went on for Mother's Day. You got to go on for Father's Day. So even after the hot sauce challenge and even after the Bottom of the Glass Nation show on Saturday, there will be two shows on Sunday, the big event, the main event, the hot sauce challenge. And if I can be resuscitated, then I will sit here in front of you folks and we'll do some more stuff as soon as we get everything set back up again. Because we got to rip all this down and move it into the kitchen for one of those shows. But that's what we're doing. So anyway, thank you, Mrs. Four, for reminding me. It is on the kids' website, genxtalks.com. Everything we're doing is there. Everything that we're thinking about is there. If you guys have suggestions for stuff, email us. We'll talk about it. We'll do it. We'll put it in the mix. All right. So that's it for me. I got to go. I got to leave. I'm out. I'll leave the screen up for a little bit. You guys know where the chat room is. I got about 30 minutes before I do the Lunchbox show on Facebook, 11:30 to 12:30. So I got to get something to eat. I'm going to save my breath for that time. And that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys all this week. Everybody's kicking off their weekend, man. I can hear you guys over there across the pond. I can hear you guys clinking your glasses and getting ready to have a kick-ass weekend. And that's what it's all about, my friends.